Good morning, everybody. I got a dilemma this morning. Something I've been putting off, and I'm gonna have to finally take care of it and get something done here. June always wants to go in the dump truck. Right? She's in there now. The problem is the seat that she sits on over there isn't big enough for her to lay down, and she gets tired of holding herself up and looking out the dash all day. So I gotta do something. I got some plywood or something in here. I'm gonna cut and make a little stand and put a little doggy bed in there or something for her to sit on, because she raises hell every day. She's gotta go, but I can tell about an hour and a half into it, she gets tired and she don't feel like holding herself up and sitting there. She starts whimpering and looking around for some place to lay down, and she don't have anything. We'll see how this turns out. All right. You're a pain in the butt. Let's get this 55 moved out. Hurry up, get in there. What should I go through for you, dog? Alright, so 28 inches will do it. So I found this old piece of laminate plywood laying back here in the shop. So I'm going to cut this thing off about 28 inches here. Oh, let's see if I can find my saw. Got a 2x4 laying back here. Cut some legs, 19.5 inches long. All right, so found this terry cloth out here in the shop. It's fairly clean, and screwed that thing to the legs and screwed it into the back. Just gonna see how it fits. It's already in there. All right, move over. Watch out. How you like that, June Pup? Huh? Is that all right? Think that'll work? So we're down here getting loaded with topsoil real quick. Figured I'd talk about the weekend for a few minutes while I got time. We went to Marion County. We had a really good weekend. Billy lost in the finals to Eric Manns in a pretty tight race. They were running pretty fast up here for Marion County. That's pretty good passes. We're gonna have to make a stator change in Billy's truck if we're on a decent surface, like something you can really get down pretty good on. We're definitely gonna have to make a stator change, because it just won't go any faster than what he went up there the other night, Saturday night, with the stator that's in it. So they were side by side at 200 feet, and Eric grabbed the scramble and Billy grabbed the scramble, and they were just pouring the coals to him. And Eric's car actually power wheelied a little bit out there mid-track, and Billy's just kind of revved up and made noise, and it just didn't go anywhere. And Eric put about a car on him out the back. So Eric did a really good job. He struggled that night with, I think he had an injector or something that was fouling up, or I don't know. He was fighting it a little bit, and knocked the tire off a couple times and stood up on the rear tires and power wheelied out there at 300 feet once. So he struggled. I mean, he did a good job. He worked his way through it, and he got the win. I mean, that's what you got to do. Unfortunately, Billy's setup right now is just kind of tapped out where he's at for the converter. It just, if you throw more power at it, it just blows through it. Well, I got 2 loads of topsoil up here today and started grading it out. Fuel leak. I don't know. Look at this mess. I went up there to dump that second load of topsoil and looked out the windshield and I could see that something was spraying out of it. So I pull it up here, open the hood, and it looks like it's got fuel just running out of the injection pump. Hard to tell what the hell that's all about. Call my brother. He's going to come up here with some tools and see if he can check it out. It's DT466. Hard to tell what the heck's going on with that. Anyway, he should be here in a minute. Who is it, girl? Is it Uncle Bucko? Is it Uncle Bucko? Is he out there? All right. Go get him. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. It's just pouring fuel out of it, I think.
Start it up.
All right. So while little brother's out here working on the truck, June's back here belly aching and bitching because she's not getting any action. We've got to be moving or working or doing something or she's mad. That's probably why we get along so good. But anyway, we'll get this truck fixed. Hopefully get something done with it, get back on the road. Tonight we should be taking the nitrous stuff off Tommy's truck, and I think Billy's talked to Pete Nichols at Hughes. He's thinking that maybe he might want to switch from Type F fluid to I think John Deere High Guard or something for the transmission to try and tighten the converter up, because Billy doesn't want to change the stator before this weekend. I think we're going to Windy Hollow down in Kentucky, and he doesn't think he's going to need to change the stator to go down there anyway. But if we wanted to tighten it up a little bit, all we got to do really, Pete said, just to switch the fluid to High Guard, and that should tighten it up a little bit. So we'll see how the rest of this day goes. So far, it's kind of a bust. You look like a tar baby.
Drive me nuts.
Hey, maybe I should get Melvin out here to run his douche nozzle.
Maybe Melvin should have cleaned the important part of the truck.
Well, he did. He cleaned the inside of the cab where June sits.
That's not the important part. You got any rags in there?
No, I don't have any rags.
Oh, you're fired.
Come on, baby. We gotta go with Uncle Bucko. You making room for us?
Yeah.
I get to ride in your brand new shit wagon.
Don't get nothing in it. Just cleaned it.
You hear that, June? Don't make a mess. Look at this fine shit wagon. You got dual cup holders to hold your mocha fuckiato or whatever that is that shit you drink. So Napa wasn't the move, huh?
No.
They didn't have what you need?
They have a kitty cat.
They got cats in there, huh?
They got cats in there.
But they don't have no parts?
No.
What'd you say I should do? Whittle something out of wood?
Whittle something out of the fucking tree line, been better off.
So now where are we going?
Tractor Supply, the next dumb fuck area we can go to.
So we have struck out trying to get parts this afternoon in Johnstown. So Jeremy is just going to run me back to my house in June, run us back to shop. I'm going to go take my pickup and go hunt parts. Maybe we'll get that truck fixed in the morning. We'll have to come back up here tomorrow morning and try and get it put back together. It's one of those things. It's Monday. Take me back to my house.
Yeah.
Damn fuel line rotted out on the dump truck. Well, we're home, June pup. Let's go see what the kids are doing. Thanks for bringing me home, Dad.
You're welcome. Rough day.
Yeah. Your uncle looked like the tar baby when he got this thing off there.
Oh, God. Billy got my rotors and calipers off, so.
Sweet.
I don't know if Jeremy's in the mood to do it now.
He's trying to work on that excavator up here right now. I mean, you can take it up there and drop it off anytime. All right, I got this cleaned up. Now we can see what we're working with and take it to the parts store and not look like a tar baby when I get there. What are you doing back there, Elmo?
I'm just watching the video I just posted.
All right, June. Take the orange truck. That's kind of a neat old truck. I don't know where this thing came from, but it's in pretty good shape. Kind of proud of Billy. I mean, he makes bad choices, believe me. He makes a lot of them, but he has made some good ones. And in my opinion, one of them is this truck. Now, Billy makes decent money. He's got excellent credit. He could go buy a brand new dually, Duramax, whatever the hell he wants. He could probably go buy whatever fancy pickup truck he wanted or whatever. But instead of going buying a fancy truck and burying himself in a payment, he went and bought this 88 Chevy pickup truck. It's a heavy half-ton 350 700 R4. God, ride's a little rough. Check this out. It doesn't even have a stereo in it. It does have a heater. It does have a gas gauge and a speedometer, and that's it. No options, no power windows, no power locks, no air conditioning, nothing. He had a nice Silverado pickup, but he wrecked it. Which that's a whole, well, you probably, if you follow his channel, you've probably seen that deal. Which I have been telling him for 2 years he was going to wreck that truck because he won't leave his goddamn phone alone. He won't leave his phone alone. Somebody's always texting him or FaceTiming him or calling him or messaging him. His phone just blows up non-stop. He won't just leave the damn thing down. Anyway, he got on the interstate one night. Wasn't on there for 1 minute. Traffic stopped ahead of him, and by the time he noticed it was too late, he had to run off the side of the road. Totaled his pickup. Oh, Jesus. So now he's driving this old Chevy, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a good truck. But I'm proud of him for not burying himself in a damn payment like a lot of young people do. He paid cash. It don't bother him a bit that it ain't a nice looking truck. I mean, it's clean, but I'm just proud of him for not burying himself in a payment buying shit that he doesn't need. Anyhow, I'm just saying he makes sacrifices so that he can race and he can have money set aside to fix the truck if something happens. He's all the time ordering hats and hoodies and shirts. The stuff sells out as fast as he gets it, but hell, he'll make a $2,500 or $4,000 order for hats and hoodies and shirts. Hell, the shit don't last a week. He has to go buy another batch. You gotta have money to make money. You can't blow it all on fancy trucks and fancy clothes and shit you don't need. just proud of him. He's only 23 years old. He's growing up pretty quick. He's making better choices there lately than he has in the past, I can tell you that. What do you think, June? You want to get Burger King? You're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed now, by God. I got a project for you.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
So we broke down in Johnstown.
Yeah.
So we went to Napa.
You're right.
And all they were worried about doing is taking care of their cats or something. I don't know what.
Really? That sounds about right.
They had my brother all wound up. So then we went to Tractor Supply, and they had pictures of everything we need, but they didn't have the stuff.
Oh, well, you didn't go to the right place.
So we're here.
Yeah,
the real parts store.
The real parts store. That's right. So
can you make that up for me in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah. This is this
it's just
air
diesel fuel line.
Is it diesel fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it.
He says he can do it, June.
We can do her.
All right.
How about a biscuit?
No, she's got chicken fries out there from Burger King.
See, you got it.
She's got chicken fries out there. She's waiting on. She's chomping at the bit to get back in the truck.
It's like, get me out of here. Let's go. Let's do some stuff. We can't be in here anymore. That's funny.
All right,
we'll fix you up, Bill.
All right, I'll be back in the morning.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. See ya.
All right, come on, Gene.
Whenever you're ready for this thing, we'll bring it over. All right, man.
Is that AJ? What's AJ say?
He said he should have the tubing for the cage tomorrow, and I told him we might as well do the turbo kit while it's there. So I was just gonna put a Super Hurricane on it. That way he can mock it up, get
Nice.
a carburetor,
All right.
and then it'll be there for a while.
All right.
Basically, he's gonna have to have something in it to mock it up.
Right.
So we just have to pull it all apart and then change the head gaskets when we're done and put a cam in it. What are you gonna do if my truck runs a little bit better than yours? Because it's gonna be the same thing, but
better.
I've got like 9 more cubic inches than you. You still gotta put on your driving shoes.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it'll run all motor. Like you could drive it to the machine shop.
Yeah.
Everything. Not the machine shop, but AJ's.
Right.
And then we could put the blow-through carburetor on it and get it all mocked up, and it would run with the other cam in it. We just have to pull it out later to put the turbo cam in. Which is fine, because when we go to do that, we can just torque the heads again. It'll be
right.
Yeah.
So let's do that. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and pull the heads, put copper head gaskets on it. I'll call Terry at Jegs, get another intake coming, and then at least, yeah. And then at least that way, when we go to pull the engine out to fix the rear main seal that's leaking and swap the cam in it, it's already got copper head gaskets that have already been heat cycled, and we just got to retorque them and we're good to go.
I'll go ahead and order those headers.
Okay.
The elbows. What turbos are we going to use?
I don't know.
Figure it out soon.
Well, folks, that's going to about do it for today. I'm sitting here in the living room watching the video that Billy uploaded today. Pretty good so far. So make sure you check out. I'm sure you will, but I want to thank everyone that put that race on at Marion County. Katie Lotsberg and Kevin Jewer and Martin Lotsberg and the entire staff there at Marion County. They did a fantastic job. They've always treated us super good up there. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and head back out to the shop and help the kids for a little bit. Vicky's gonna go get groceries and she's got errands to run, and hard to tell what we'll get into the rest of the night, but we'll try her again tomorrow, by God. We'll see if we can't get something accomplished. Hope everybody has a good night.